AKA.
I believe that.
It's hard for me to figure out how we still friends.
Who,
At
me and
some
you?
point, I should have shook Mark.
Oh, Mark,
shake
yeah.
him.
Hey, now here's the thing. He thinks we're friends.
Hey?
Is those the AirPod Max?
No.
They look just like them.
Yeah, knockouts. I bought them.
How you guys
They
were
weren't. They weren't 500, huh?
No. But if I walk fast, they 500.
Hey.
If I don't let you catch up to me, they 500.
I had him on, and I'm coaching for the fall league, and his kids for kid I know, and his dad and everything. So he sees me with him. He walks on and goes, "So you paid $500 for those?" I say, "Hey man, don't be counting my money, man." young fella.
We don't have no balls for the kids. No.
Exactly. I went grown for. Hey, don't count a grown man's money.
Don't
You
my
understand
money,
me,
huh?
bro?
Don't do that.
Know your money. Reverberation.
like, we're going to the movies.
Wait for the seats to move.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Injection, fellas.
Injection.
Roll out loud with Speedy and Friends.
Is that old slang for something?
It is now time for the Rollout
Hell
Show.
no.
Content may be a little vulgar.
Always.
Subject matter may be a little rough, but guaranteed to be funny. So sit back, get ready to ride with the Rollout Show. It is time to laugh.
Anybody move out, blow your fucking head off.
Man.
It is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends, and Abby.
Speedy.
Ain't but
Like,
two
we
other
not
motherfuckers over here, man. Shit.
Up in this.
And only one of them like you. Biatch.
Yeah, I need to pick my friends just a little bit more.
Hey, you better stop insulting A-Dot, because she your friend. I ain't your friend.
I ain't going to be cleaning.
I'm an associate.
In the house we got.
What up? It's your girl, Ada, a.k.a. Lotte Mama.
AKA.
Lotte Mama.
Wouldn't A-Dot be the AKA?
No.
Nah. Well, yeah,
She
but
makes
no.
corn. Mark.
I make some elotes.
The best corn, actually.
Yeah.
Doesn't corn grow from the ground?
Corn, yeah.
Yeah, in theory.
Yeah.
In the house we got.
Mark Howard represents Speedy. I want to know how many takes it took you to do your teaser, you know, when you said that.
What do you
In your intro, you know.
Man, I'm good. Nigga. One. One
it took a
take,
few
nigga.
takes.
No.
Hey, when nigga,
Wasn't nothing to
nigga
read
gave
from,
that
nigga.
defensive first response. Nigga, I'm good. Nigga.
I'd
Answer the
have to
question.
read through the way it was in my head, nigga. Okay, I'm ready. It wasn't like, look, you don't, if it's in your head, you don't go, and shit. Just do it again.
One thing you got down is bragging on yourself, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Behind the marble table, the one, the only, the honorable.
Shalom to the people.
I wonder if we ever moved to a different location. Do we take that table with us, Nick?
This one?
Didn't you just
Is
move
it
to a
yours?
different location?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh.
We've been there a year. A little over a year now.
Yeah.
Very congratulations.
Yeah.
You've been paying
When
rent.
We thought
when we
maybe you
move.
wouldn't notice where we moved. You found us, so.
Can you imagine?
All I got.
Where you guys go?
All I do is fire.
That's
All I do is
You
follow
go.
the fire trucks. Where the fire's at? Man? Smell the food. Speedy
Where you
there.
guys at?
Speedy had a salad today, everybody. I want y'all to know.
Yes.
How was your first salad, Speedy?
That was your first.
Ah.
He said,
That's
you got to put
all.
all that lettuce in there.
Speedy had a salad, y'all.
So every salad got to have lettuce, huh?
Apparently we know you ain't had a salad. That's what goddamn shit.
fuck that.
You had the ingredients outside the salad.
That's right.
The bacon, the bits.
The whole bacon.
Oh,
Don't
bacon.
chop my bacon up at all.
Put pork chops on my.
Exactly.
Some bacon.
Mark Howard, the man you love to hate, in the building.
No,
well,
man, nobody
one
hates me.
person. Only one person hates you.
Nobody hates me but my
Only one
ex-wives.
person hates you.
No, it's two.
Three.
I got two ex-wives.
Three. It's three I can name.
Three.
You have two wives
Hilarious.
and Vernon.
Definitely Vernon H.
Vernon
Vernon
loves me,
hates you.
man.
Oh no, Nakia Haitian.
That's the same motherfucker.
Nakia. Who else in the chat room?
Burn the kid are the same motherfucker, man.
One lives in Oakland, one lives in Chicago.
Sure they do. Trying to follow the caller ID. Hey, it must be Oakland. No. You get area codes any way you want to now with a cell phone.
Look, must be Oakland. Hey, Vernon. Hey.
Wait, why
Vernon,
why does Nakia not like you? Nakia.
Nakia.
Why don't you like
Nakia
him?
loves me.
She
I just speak the truth. She keep denying that she wears size 21.
Aw.
You mean she talk like Uni Google?
Aw.
Yeah, shave
out
that
to
bitch
Eddie.
down and taught her to speak. Don't
Goonie-
bring her Goonie Google
what
to my
is
house.
Goonie Google.
Goonie
Nigga, we was on the ground. That
Man.
shit. I was in the theater. I didn't know I could laugh that hard. Okay, which one was funny? Eddie's first movie, stand-up movie, or
Delirious.
Richards?
Or
Oh.
which one?
Richard Pryor.
Rich Pryor's.
Was it Live
Live
on
on
Sunset
Sunset
Strip?
Strip.
Yeah.
All the motherfuckers.
But I mean, if you can only go watch one.
Live on Sunset Strip.
I don't remember live on Sunset. I don't remember live on Sunset Strip. So sorry.
How old are you, A-Dot? I'm going to ask you your age.
30.
I may look 30, but
30 on my next birthday.
actually I'm 45.
45?
Good baby.
You look good.
Thanks.
1970.
You should know that. Well,
Thanks.
Yeah.
she was at
Little
elementary
people.
school when Sunset Strip came.
Oh, so now I got to look it up now.
So if you're in the chat room, which one you can only go see one? Nick, did you see both?
So,
Eddie Murphy's, not Delirious, but the,
Are you talking about the stand-up?
yeah.
I saw Eddie
Delirious,
Murphy's.
Delirious.
Yeah, Eddie
or
Murphy's was
Live
funny.
on Sunset Strip. Even though
I haven't seen that one. But Eddie Murphy's I saw.
I would go see Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. See?
I think Richard Pryor is funny.
Uh-huh.
But
what do you mean butt? There's no butt on Richard Pryor.
I mean, okay.
Yeah.
I just think Eddie Murphy. And this is granted, like Eddie Murphy got a chance to watch Richard Pryor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's like, Jordan got a chance to watch Dr. J and David Thompson. So
Or you would go, Kobe had a chance to watch.
no,
Jordan.
I said Jordan got a chance to watch Dr. J. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like
Kobe
Jordan,
got a chance to watch Jordan.
but I don't feel like
sure
Kobe
did.
was better than Jordan. So
I don't think Kobe's better than Jordan, but
So you
he
miss it.
pulled everything from Jordan.
that's why I'm making the analogy I'm making, Pops, because I feel like Eddie
I don't like
Murphy
your
is
tone.
better than
Mhm.
Richard
I
Pryor.
He did
because
say Pops, so that's a sign of respect.
I feel like Eddie Murphy is better than Richard Pryor because he got the chance to watch Richard Pryor.
No.
You see, that's when I watch Eddie Murphy.
Then I would go, if you go, my top 5 stand-ups, Richard, Eddie, Tommy Davidson, Martin Lawrence, his first one, and Dave Chappelle.
Are you talking about specials?
Ooh,
or
Dave
just as
Chappelle.
comics?
Their first stand-up where you saw it on TV or wherever you saw it.
I don't know if I can rank it because I'm trying to remember every last one I saw. The first Martin's first HBO special was definitely good with the fly shit.
But Tommy is
I can't fly yet.
Tommy to me was top 3.
Tommy's
Top
what now?
Illin
Are you
and
talking
Philly.
about Illin
Illin
and
and
Philly?
Philly.
That was the second one, taking it to DC.
Yeah, I'm talking about that.
Now I went to see the Illin and Philly live.
3. Yeah.
And when they cut it up and did it on Showtime, it was good, but it was nothing compared to the live. Nothing
To
compared
me,
to
he
the live.
destroyed on the live. So
Dude, I mean, he had the whole audience singing fucking Al Green, Let's Stay Together. I mean, the way that shit went down was just great energy in that fucking show, man. It was
but he home. Well, you don't.
no, he's from DC, but he was in
DC,
Philly.
Philly. Same thing.
Hour away.
Yeah,
He who
hour.
thinks says Delirious is more memorable for me.
You know,
He's young. You got to be young. I mean, Richard. I mean, I think the bit about the deer explains Richard Pryor. When he said the motherfucker with deer went down and came up, nigga, and went to go
And
get
did-
some
and did
more
a little
water.
side look
Oh
while he
my
looked.
god! man.
or the one with the guy with the gun and the bear.
He said, you got the gun? What gun?
You left the gun. So which way you right? 'Cause I'm about to run up your ass, motherfucker.
Simone.
Simone's in the house.
Come on in.
Come on, 6
Just,
foot.
in.
just watch your feet. No, come across these cameras. Come on the backside. Come show what you got.
They want you to come around this
Yeah,
way.
come
you
this.
know.
No,
Come on, 6'9".
come
Don't
on.
act like you're afraid to show
You
your
go
booty.
knock over wires.
This
You go
way?
that way.
Oh, this way.
You can't get your leg up that. Well, maybe you can.
Yeah, do you see my picture where I took?
I do not watch.
karate.
I don't
Are
know
you
what
want her
you
on the
do.
other side of you?
If she wants to get
Simone be karate
Simone.
fucking. What?
Where do you want to sit?
the fuck did you say?
I
You said karate fucking?
I had to make it sexual.
See.
Everybody
go.
was kung fu fucking.
He said kung fu.
Kung fu fucking.
Kung
Kung fu fucking.
She said, I'm going to go through.
Nah, don't try that.
You got to go past Mark.
It's probably the only radio show where the guest can still come sit down.
He like,
Hey, everybody.
when the guest can come sit down.
Excuse me.
Start when you start.
Simone, what size shoe you wear? 2?
No, 10.
A girl or guy's team?
That's a child's 10.
Oh, that's large.
That's what she said. Anyway.
Sure did. You know what you was doing.
Yeah.
I'm innocent.
You're innocent.
You got the puff out. You want to
is
put it in a
not
ponytail
innocent.
so you can put your headphones on?
So was Britney
No.
Spears, baby. Said she was
Britney
innocent.
Spears.
So was Britney Spears. How much she a virgin?
She was
OG.
She wasn't when she was trying to announce the shit.
No, you're not. You got a kid.
It was an immaculate conception.
OG.
Unless you the Virgin Mary.
It was immaculate conception from the
Let's just say you've been a virgin since then is what you're trying to say.
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
Speedy.
Well, not quite, but almost.
OG said Speedy was having his 9th kid when Delirious came out. That was funny.
Very good, OG.
That was funny. I think I
you
texted
did.
you. Yeah.
Fuck you.
Very good. Very good. Just his 9th.
Good one. Just on the 9th.
Man.
Anyway.
Live on Sunset Strip, people were not, he was the first one doing movies.
Yeah.
And so Eddie coming behind that was, well, really Delirious was on HBO. And he did Raw in the theater. And that pretty much was the last great one. I mean, Martin tried to duplicate it, but that shit was, it was fading in.
Let's see.
But no, Richard Pryor started it.
Yeah,
all,
I
man.
just feel like Richards was, and at the time I wasn't doing stand up, but I loved to watch comedy and listen. I used to listen to it as a kid to the albums back in the day. Richard, Red Fox, what's my man? What is it?
Joe Comic. White, black, joke.
What was it? He had a rap. Back then, yeah, no, we didn't know it was a rap. He just was rapping to the song. And he said, "My hands is large, my dick is bigger."
Oh, Blowfly.
Blowfly. And they were
Minnie Riperton. I'm not Minnie Riperton. God damn, I said Minnie Riperton.
Minnie Riverton.
Rippington.
I just jumped right in. My
Yeah, you
bad.
sure did.
I
nigga.
sure fucked
Where
that
did that?
You in the lake right now, nigga. Said Minnie Rippington's doing stand up.
up. Millie Jackson. Millie Jackson.
But
Check it
Millie wasn't funny.
I never seen her, but I used to hear all the when I was a kid and the shit on the radio that Millie Jackson's in town. I'm like,
Yeah,
she's in
because
town
Millie
every other
was
week.
she was the opposite of like Johnny Taylor, all those kind of guys. They weren't blues singers, but they were rough. In
But I thought she was
content.
telling joke. Well, she was talking all this.
She
Okay.
was the female version of Johnny Taylor, and I'm trying to think who else was in that lane.
Apparently, I never seen Millie Jackson on stage live.
No, she bought the women out. She bought them out.
That's for sure.
Mic working?
Speedy, I text. All right.
Yeah,
Text you
yeah.
that.
Used to hear it on the radio back in.
In the
Simone.
building, got here when she won't.
Who?
You must have traffic.
Yeah, the traffic was horrible.
If
Girl, you
leave
live
earlier,
in Canoga Park.
I do not.
if you
I live on the
leave
west side.
earlier, then there's no traffic.
Now, I did
Sound
have
like
that
my
problem.
daughter. Dad, if you wake me up, I wouldn't be late.
I talked to you an hour and a half ago.
Okay.
You know,
I
she
have.
called me
okay.
before.
She
I did not
an
call
hour
you.
and a half
She
You
called
ago.
me.
messaged me.
I never gave her my phone number. She
Oh.
called me.
Pants on
Out
fire.
of nowhere.
And then when I called her back, she said, "Who's this?" Bitch, you ain't keep my number.
Who's this?
You messaged me with jokes. I was like, who in the world
I
is
said,
it?
"You better answer the phone when I call."
And
You
that-
pull some T-Rex. I don't give a damn if you're talking to Jesus. When I call, you better click over.
And that's
Click
the
over
reason.
and talk to me, Naya.
That's the reason I was late because
just text
I had
me.
2 very important phone calls this morning that went really long, and that's why I was late.
Oh.
Dang it, Speedy!
It was a sex. It was a sex talk.
No, it's not sex talk.
No.
It was a
Not this time.
work.
got a man?
It was a work
Work
talk.
talk.
Nope.
Prospects?
Y'all just fucking.
One prospect.
Short, tall, karate dude. No.
He's a karate dude. He's 6'1", and he's an incredible karate dude.
He watan that ass. Watan!
Yes. He's watan that ass in a very good way.
Jealous.
But every so often, not very often.
Not very often.
Enough.
Enough. What's enough?
I mean,
Mark, we got a show. What are you doing? That's Friday. That's
Her fucking is a good show.
We got to call her.
We got to call her. Call it. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hilarious.
What's up?
Bernie Bird.
Hey.
Top 5 female comedians.
Why would you do that?
Oh, that's a good question.
I'm just saying.
I think it's only 4.
He likes female. He likes female.
I like some more.
S'more's funny.
Yeah,
S'more's funny.
Yeah.
I like Lunel.
That's funny.
Can we all agree that Monique's not in that top 5?
Poor Monique.
Vern, who's your top 5, Vern? Go for it.
Yeah.
You tell us, man.
Top 5 female comedians.
You said,
You don't even know.
You didn't call ready with your 5?
I thought you was ready.
Shirley Chisholm.
No, what I was calling and asking you all for is because see, you all are in the game and you all have a different perspective.
Allegedly,
on
Mark's in the
female
game.
comedians.
So you're asking us?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all top 5 female comedians because see, y'all are in the game, and you all know the ins and outs of the system, and a lot of female comedians said that it's rough for. Speedy, please don't start. A lot of females say it's harder for them than it is for males to be in the comedy world, and I'm just trying to. It's
not hard as long as they're funny. Don't get me wrong. Women are going to get bullshit. Black women are going to get the most bullshit. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, it's like a couple of female comedians said that if you're attractive, you have to dumb yourself. You have to attractify yourself just to get a joke across.
Is that a word?
Google that word.
Vern. That's not a word at all. I just made that up. That ain't a word.
I feel you, Vern, and I will say this
you
here.
You have to make yourself less attractive on stage as a female comedian to be received by females.
Vern, I will tell you this. I will tell you this, Vern. You're a little bit on point with that.
Do you know why it is, Vern?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Because
females don't like each other.
No,
that's one part. That's a little part of it.
But there's more females that
neither
come
woman
to the
denied
show. Yeah, no. There's more people that come to the comedy shows, and sometimes they may come with their man.
They do. You better not laugh at that.
Last thing you do want to be is keying off of her, and then don't laugh at your girl joke when you get on.
Now imagine Simone wearing this tight outfit on stage trying to tell you.
Nigga be look.
Bitch looking at you like, you trying to fuck my man.
I was going to say that too, Vernon. I was going to say that it's not so much that Pretty Woman can't be funny. It's just that the audience members are not thinking about that.
Nope.
When a pretty woman's on stage, and there's nothing you really can do about that. That's human nature.
Yep.
You have to have a set, and you have to have mark. Now I think Samore is attractive, and she comes on stage with a whole persona that works for her, and so that I mean, damn, I'm not even trying to diss my sisters. But I'm trying to think of another. Who I would say.
Tiffany Haddish
is hysterical.
Tiffany's funny.
Tiffany Haddish
is hysterical. Camilla is hysterical.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
Come here.
I like Wanda Sykes.
Precious is very
Wanda Sykes is very Wanda Sykes is hilarious.
Yeah.
I've known her since we started.
She's funny.
She doesn't have to worry about being cute.
You know who I think is funny, but I don't know if she's Aquafina. Is she?
Who? The water?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Aquafina.
Have you heard of Crystal Geyser? She's funny too.
No, the little Asian girl.
You ever heard of Avion? She's hilarious.
Avion is a motherfucker. She look, and she charge a lot of money too.
She's in a lot of films.
Pretty bless you.
She's funny as all get out.
Never bless you.
Nobody sneezed.
I ain't never heard of no woman named Aquafina.
Aquafina, yeah.
Okay, I'll say what she's
Simone.
done.
Yes.
Thank you, Vern. I've never heard
Simone making names up.
She's in it.
So she's been in Crazy Rich Asians, Shang-Chi. Yes.
Yeah. Shang-Chi.
She's been in Bruce Lee.
Oh.
Bruce lied again. Now, but I would say, if you would say funny, I mean, I got to put Cheryl Underwood up in there.
Oh,
if you go in all time in history, Mom's Mabley. Wanda Sykes for sure.
Yeah, she's funny.
Lunel.
Yeah, but
Lunel is fucking hilarious.
But most of the problem is ladies, I've said this many a time. Y'all don't like it. Y'all say y'all bond when you need to, but y'all don't bond all the time. And the problem is, if she's a really beautiful woman on stage and she got it going on, nigga,
hate about it.
That nigga bet not laugh. He with you, he bet not laugh.
Yeah. What was up?
There's no fucking way he can laugh.
You want to fuck that bitch, don't you?
What was the older lady? She was on Comic View.
Laura Hayes.
Laura Hayes.
Laura Hayes is funny. Very funny.
Remember Simply Marvelous? Simply Marvelous.
Simply Marvelous. Yeah.
Yeah, she was really funny.
Yeah, Laura Hayes to me, she's hilarious. I remember watching her as a kid.
Laura was having a hard time too with it because she was getting tired of motherfuckers shortening her and shit.
Well, wasn't that they stole her shit or Simply stole her shit? Let's just get it right. Simply
I know that happened too.
Simply took her. So most comics have a joke you leave with or your signature joke. So Laura had a joke where she was going to get into a fight with somebody with her sister,
right?
And she already has the wig on the whole show.
Oh wow!
And right at the end, when they get ready, she snatches the wig off. People lose their mind, going crazy. She was the only one that did that. So
she did it on Def Jam. Yeah.
She did it on Def Jam. No, this is before Def Jam.
Well, just live on TV where people saw it national, don't you think? Or no?
Well, I'm saying when I say it's before Def Jam, the story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, Def Jam is they're coming down to watch comedians, and they were looking for females. And Laura wasn't there. I think Laura was in Oakland at the time. And Simply Marvelous was at the Comedy Act Theater, and she did that joke on stage. And comics dropped their jaw. The audience, who really don't give a fuck, they laughed.
Right.
So Simply gets the movie with Kid and Play.
House Party 3?
No, the one where the kid is they're
House Party 3.
I think
Ronaldo?
Kid is his parents are wealthy.
Oh, she was a teacher in that. That's Class Act.
Class Act. She was in that. And she got that gig from that night at the Comedy Act Theater when they did the showcase. And she did Laura's bit. So Laura found out about it, came down here and confronted her about it. And she's like, I had to do what I had to do. She said, I had to get, she wanted that because they were auditioning for that part. And he was looking for a very funny lady. And she got it.
Can I ask a question?
That was
do your shit.
I only hear this from black comics.
White folks still.
I don't think you can steal so much. I don't think creativity belongs to a single person, right? It's an expression that's meant to be shared with the humankind. Creativity is not yours. But hold on. I only hear with black creatives. I don't want to limit it to comedians. Black creatives in general that try to own creativity instead of understanding that's not how it works. Like, no, Asian people don't be like, I invented karate, so nobody can do karate. Or I invented the block chop. Like,
that's a very broad stroke there. I think the part you're missing on it, Nick, is not that every joke has been done. So it's like when we started off, everyone's doing my white friend can do this. In my black house, we can't do that. Every comic did that joke. So then it was like, okay, now I need to talk about my life. So she did a joke about what happened with her and her sister when they got ready to go fight somebody. Yeah. Most of the time you take the Vaseline, you put it on your face, and everybody goes, oh, I remember that, and you laugh along with it. When she snatched her wig off, no one had did that joke. Right. Not that particular joke. Right. Now, whether that's creativity, but she wrote that joke that way. So for another comic to come in and do the exact... Now, I'm not saying nobody ever took their wig off during a fight, but she was the first one to bring that out. So if we're all trying to fight to get to the top, and that's my joke that I leave the stage with, similar to Precious saying what that dick do. Now, I'm not saying those females never said that before, but no one did it the way she did it. Yeah. And then for Big Les to do the exact same joke, that's not creativity. You stole a premise from someone else because you didn't have time to write no fucking joke.
Okay, Michael Jordan stole every dunk he did in the dunk competition.
That's different, man. Totally different.
That's creativity.
Let me just finish first. I'm just saying we look at him as a great. He's creative. He inspired all these people. But when you really break down every single great person, no matter what area of profession they're in, all you're doing is taking stuff from other people and you just adding it to the pile.
And then who's to say we don't know if Laura Hayes took that from another comic who never made it?
Right,
we don't know that. But we just know what we saw.
Or did she give her aunt any money from the joke?
No. I mean, but the thing is this. You're taking someone's act that they're performing with, and a lot of times, like you said, she got a film off of that from doing that, and that's where then when that comic comes in, because one thing's not gonna happen if some dude does one dunk and Michael Jordan come back and do the same dunk, the crowd is gonna love both dunks. If Speedy goes on and tells my joke, and I go on to tell my joke after, my shit ain't gonna go over that fucking well.
He's gonna hit.
I watched that happen. Arnaz did that shit to Bernie Mac. On tour with Bernie Mac. Did his fucking joke. But we caught, that shit. But and then Bernie did that.
Ricky Harris did that.
And Ricky Harris did that. Now I will say this to you, Nick, though. I've said this a long time. I've seen two comics fighting over a joke, and the motherfucker that actually wrote it wasn't even in the fucking room. That's real shit.
Like a lot of people don't know for stand up, if a comic's on stage and he does a joke and it's his joke and it doesn't hit, and this is his first time in that room, he'll automatically go, somebody's done this joke here at this room. And that was the other problem for stand up, is that we were here doing all our jokes, and comedians would come here, watch, perform, and go back to their city and have a whole brand new thing of jokes. Perfect example, he's not with us no more. Tommy, passed away. Was
Tommy Ford?
Not Tommy Ford. Tommy didn't do stand up.
I'm thinking who?
I think he went by initials. His name was Tommy, but it went by initials. He died.
The one I can't get out of my head that just died was Marcus Combs. Rest in peace to Marcus Combs. But how long ago was it? Just recently?
He took Jamie's joke when Fox would do the thing on his throat.
Oh shit! I
Dang
remember
it, where's
Robbie?
Robbie?
I can't remember what that was.
Robbie be knowing everybody.
Tommy I don't know.
I swear to God, watch.
Ball head.
Yes, Robbie.
So anyway, so there was a comic. So me and Fox we playing ball, and at the time Fox and Joe Torre wasn't cool. So Joe always did shit to Needle Fox, and he goes, "Yeah, nigga." And then we playing ball, Fox busting jumpers, and we went in the game. And Joe Torre like, "Yeah, nigga, that's why you think you're funny now, but all your jokes is in Atlanta." And he was like, "What?" And TP
Hearn?
Not TP Hearns. Damn,
TC Cope? No.
I can't remember. A bald head nigga.
Fuck. It was a whole bunch of bald head.
Yeah, no, it helped out. Anyway, so
you the only comic left with hair, nigga.
Hanging on.
Yeah.
Look at old Comic View, nigga. Count how many comics ain't got no hair now. You and DC Curry, the only niggas got hair left.
We didn't drink the water. Anyway, he stole his jokes.
All right.
He stole Fox's jokes.
OG said his top 5 is Adele Givens, some more, Just Nash, Coco Brown, and Tiffany Haddish.
She's funny. She's very funny. I have her on one of my specials so we can release this motherfucker. She's very funny. She's very funny. She I would go.
I've only seen a little bit of her.
Adele Givens gets more credit because of that one joke, more so than her body of work.
Yeah. Well.
Because you got to think about it. When she did Def Jam, she had one joke.
That too.
She was on stage 15 minutes.
I get where you're going. I would say that one joke, or that one joke is the only joke that lit the fucking room up.
It's
for her.
beast.
Everything else she's done has been okay. Has been good. Yeah. She's a good comic. No diss to Adele. Yeah. But that
no diss.
Well eating a Tic Tac. That's going into the lowers. Now, if a motherfucker try to steal that, Nick.
Yeah. Now somebody do that joke.
Yeah. They gonna get looked at like a motherfucking ass.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't, even though that's creativity.
But the shit, niggas do shitty shit though, Nick. Listen, man. I look, motherfuckers in New York. Hold on, motherfucker was in New York. Motherfucker from New York came out to L.A. They stupid, so they don't think comics know each other. And remember at the old gig or Gatsby's on Pico, we over there, and this dude just visiting from New York doing these jokes, and my boy Talent. Now, he should live in New York. I know Talent, know all the comics over there in New York. He doing Talent shit. And he's yelling shit. So I'm in the crowd going, that's Talent! Because I knew, he figured, them niggas in L.A. ain't seen that shit.
They ain't seen the joke.
That's Talent! That motherfucker had to. I've had to quickly switch up on this shit. And then I go, hey, and I'm snitching. Hey, Talent, you know this nigga here?
No, you should have said, Talent, you know you're in town.
Your jokes is in town. I just want to know where you was at so you can catch up to the motherfucker.
No, I'm sorry. We do like Nick. Your creativity is here, nigga.
Man.
Oh, shit. What up, man? The ghost of Smacks is in the house, man. So
Smack is a ghost.
Say this though. So, what if I experienced this in music, right? So we in studio working with this rapper.
Be creeping in with your face first.
I ain't gonna say who he is.
He got his face come in first.
He came with the face first. Like, hold up.
So the dude is rapping, right? And I'm like, my man, you gotta say it like this.
What up?
Right.
And so I tell I got another artist there. He's like, yeah, man, just say it a little bit like this. We in there like 30, 40 minutes trying to get 4 bars laid down.
The boys in the hood are always
kind of like that. No, exactly like that story. Right. So the guy goes, well, why don't you do it then? So the other artist I got, he go in there, lay it in 2 seconds. Sounds amazing. And then now he negotiating, can he keep that version, right? So my point is, just because you classify yourself as a comedian or whatever, maybe you just not that. Maybe people just don't like you. So you can say a joke 50 years. I could take your joke, say it one time, and get a TV show deal out of it, right? So that's what I mean by creativity. Is not just, it doesn't belong to the person that comes up with it. It may not be for you.
Speedy, you fed this nigga off your joke, and he gonna shit on the. He gonna shit on people's jokes.
I took your whole. I know your whole bit.
Speedy,
I know your warm up bit.
He don't know that he ate the clothes he got was off you doing your shit.
I know all the songs to play.
And he don't give a fuck about your material.
I know your whole stand up thing. Now, if I took the whole stand up thing, right?
You can't do it the way I do it.
Hey,
that's the point, though, right?
You can take it yourself.
Look, what if I took it, right? And then some white dudes was like, hey, man, that's amazing. We're going to give you a show. You be like, I've been doing this.
That would be fucked up.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Now, to answer your question, Nick. So Arnez J, who is our boy?
Shout out to Arnez.
But Arnez J,
haven't seen him in years.
Arnez J take your joke, he will go platinum. He will take a joke and make it funny as fuck. Now he put the body language. He'll do a flip and land on his back. But when he's done with your shit, that motherfucker's funny.
I just asked Arnez, how come he can't make his own jokes that funny?
But that's what I'm saying. What if his talent is not that?
It's not.
Like some like
I love Arnez, but you could look. You be in a room with us, me, Speedy, a couple comments. We cracking up just off the top. Arnez will try to jump in and be like this.
He can't shoot from
no
here.
natural shit. You want me to let you do my shit I just did 5 seconds ago?
Yeah. So his strength is his phicality that he adds to.
Strength is other people's shit.
But that's Mark. That's what I'm saying, Mark. So look, my dad made a good point.
I love you, Arnez, but you know I ain't.
We know a ton of people that can sing, right?
Uh-huh.
But I think the talent is how many people can write a good song. You see what I'm saying?
But you can take a motherfucking
song and make it good.
And no, then you got a third component. Who can perform it? Those are like that. That's hard to do. People don't understand that.
So we would go. I'll go like this. So when Blue was here, we never had a problem on what Nick could just drop anything. We knew Blue could take that shit and go.
And he'll make a hit song out of it.
And so we have other singers coming here. Nick could drop the song and they go, "Ooh, I don't like that." Blue never said he didn't like a song.
He never said, "Can I get another beat?"
Never.
Nothing.
He took that motherfucker and he ran.
I played,
but other people come in this motherfucker and they, can you do a slower beat? And you're like, what the fuck? We thinking you got the same creativity.
Some people, some people just had those chops. And that natural. But even with comics, there's comics that'll take. Me and Speedy will go through jokes. Speedy's more. I think he's a lot more rapid fire. He can hit subjects and hit them. Not rapid fire, but he has subject and he hits them. Boom, boom, punchline.
Yeah, move on.
I can go to situations a little longer. There are people like say Eddie Griffin. Eddie Griffin can take one topic and run that shit for about 30 fucking minutes. Tommy Davis can take that one fucking joke and milk that shit for literally 30 minutes. I'm not even exaggerating. Some people just have that way. They can just think of shit off the top of their head.
And as comics, you try to come up with routines so that you could take a subject and stretch it out to 10 minutes. So now you got 10 there. And then you got another bit that's probably 5 minutes, and you got another bit maybe work with the audience or whatever. So, again, Smack's in the building. Smack's face first.
Smacks, do you steal people's jokes? I haven't heard you.
No, I don't.
Damn, the nigga right here.
I know.
Right here. Wait till he walk. But then he walked out the room. You gotta ask me. No, Mark. You have to ask. No, he just left. Ask me. Look, and he just left. All right, Smacks.
Hey, so the Smacks steal?
I don't know.
I wanted to say to him, I asked him straight up, and look,
Straight to his face.
that was a good answer.
No hesitation.
No hesitation. Nah, man, I don't steal.
Yeah, most guys be like, ask me.
You don't steal people's joke, do you?
Why would I do that?
That's when you know
What you hear? What you hear?
That's when you know they're guilty.
Now ask me.
Mark, you still speak jokes?
But what if the nigga ain't in the room? And the audience needs some jokes. And my shit wasn't
you
working.
do like Michael Collier. Michael Collier said, just because the person that wrote the joke is dead, don't mean the joke is dead.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And he would always say that before he do the joke.
Before he do baby's kids. I'm just fucking.
Shout out to Michael Collier.
Is Michael Collier stealing jokes too?
Yeah.
Damn.
I just said, he said this shit on stage. He said, just because the comic that wrote it died, don't mean the joke died. Joke number one, and he would do the joke.
The only famous comic, Nick, everybody that stole people's joke incessantly and paid
Robin
was Robin Williams.
Really?
He stole your shit.
Yeah.
And mother could
I never knew
could
that.
confront him. So you were in the room when I did this joke, and then you went on something. He write your check.
But yeah,
okay.
he had it like that.
Yeah. Plus,
So-
his act was so different from yours.
Yeah.
OG wants to know for
I
Speedy
love
and
Robin
Mark
Williams.
if you guys think Alex Thomas is funny.
Yes.
I think he's
know who
funny.
that is.
Yes.
He was there at the show with.
I think
that
his
you were-
boy
Yeah,
was funny
Robin-
from
yeah.
him though.
We were just talking about Daryl.
Daryl Heath, who Alex and Daryl started at the same time. Daryl, who had bits,
Right.
he had routines. I'm sorry, he had routines. He had at least 5 routines.
Now he could milk a fucking joke.
Yeah. He like when they would do showcases. Most showcases about 5-7 minutes.
Right.
He usually didn't never get called for showcases because he couldn't shorten his acts, because if he shortened it, it wasn't that funny. It didn't hit like, man, this Daryl Heath. Alex is
Only
funny.
problem, he was moody.
To answer your question,
And
Alex
so
is funny.
sometimes he'd start off slow, and if you're in certain rooms, you don't start off with black folks yet. But if he got going, nigga, he did the pimp, he did the cowboy pimp. Nigga. He got my cash up. Yeah, chasing the bitch with the fucking horse. That nigga.
He said the best one was the one he did a joke about people be trying to go to heaven at the last minute, the whole bunch of fucked up shit, and then they want to try to go to heaven.
You
They
can see
see a
him
kid
walking
about
down
to
the
get hit.
hill.
He went and saved the kid. He's like, oh, I saved the kid, but he got hit. So he thought he was going to heaven. This motherfucker would walk and
start walking downward.
and he would do it at least 10 times. By the 8th time, people are on the floor.
He'll run that shit.
Because he would just come up with another
Scenario.
bit for a scenario.
She went to school in Maryland.
So I have a question.
But I would say Daryl used to do a good joke about joke thieves. Motherfucker said, do Eddie Murphy shit. He said, I got some yogurt. I got some, hey, you do Eddie Murphy? No. Eddie said ice cream.
I said yogurt.
I said yogurt. Shout out to Daryl.
Let's say, is this a thing amongst comics? So let's say you've been doing comedy for however long, right? And whatever, but you know you funny, okay?
Thank you.
And but let's say,
Thank you.
Let's say
Appreciate that, bro.
A lot of people
if
that
you
know
go
they're
to a
funny.
comedy club and say and find a comedian who say has great stage performance, right? Or you see something
Presence.
in that comic, but maybe they're just not funny enough, right? Now, as a seasoned comic, would you go and be like, "Hey, let me write for you"? See, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
You
why.
don't say let me write. You might say, they might do a joke. You go, my man, that joke would be funny if you do it this way.
Right.
Because I wouldn't write for a comic that's coming up. I would help that
Unless he
comic
got some money.
to make some better jokes. Or let's just say he got a deal. He gets a deal. He got a TV show, and he's looking for some writers for his show.
Right.
Or he's looking for
means he got
writers
some
for
money.
his stand-up show. Then I'll jump aboard and go, okay, let me help you write some shit.
Right.
We've all done that.
Right.
But to see, like, if I see Smacks and just met him, I say, dude, funny. But that joke would be funnier if and I would go to him and go, hey, man, if you do the joke and he might take it and say, okay, cool. Or he might go, fuck that old nigga. Who knows? But that's what I would
That's
do.
usually what
But
they
I'm
say.
saying, why not see somebody that smacks, right? And go, hey, look, man, you young in the game, whatever. What you need is a writing team, because all the
That ain't how it works.
I know. I'm saying why doesn't it? I know that's not how it works.
No,
because I notice all the major comics, right? Like once they make it, that's what takes place.
Well, because they can pay you. I mean, you
I got it, but that's why I use the example of the older comics that say you've done your stand-up run, you did your TV thing, right? You got on the tail end of comedy.
Right.
There's no really retirement plan in comedy. You feel me?
I mean,
so my question is, why don't the older comics, which you said younger comics, say, hey, look, all major comics got writing teams to help you.
I mean, we'll help each other out. We'll tag each other. A lot of comics, especially if you're not insecure about your shit.
Yeah, that's what I was
you'll throw an idea to somebody.
Only thing different in that, Nick, is that it's not that we wouldn't see a young comic and go, I'm gonna go make him. I'm not here to make him a star. I still think I got it. I know I still got it.
He still think
you was good with
he still think he got time. He still think it's an opportunity out there for him.
Hey, Smacks, as we look at the gray goatee. Yeah,
right.
You just hitting your prime.
Yeah, you know what? You still got about 5-6 more years.
Hey, look, you can play my son.
Here's what it is, Nick. When the Jamie Foxxes become Jamie Foxx, they don't have time. They don't do comedy clubs no more.
Right. So why?
So we worked our muscle before he became Jamie Foxx. He was at the club every night, going up and working on new shit.
I got you. So this is what I'm saying, though, right? I'm glad you said that. Why not create the next Jamie Foxx? So for example,
so you think if Fox should create another Jamie Foxx?
I didn't say Jamie Foxx, right? For example, let's say
Smacks, he's here.
No. But you have other cultures.
Say it again, Nick.
No. We're gonna create the first Smacks.
You have other cultures,
exactly.
You have other cultures, right? Okay. Who would take this person and say like Adam Sandler, for example, right?
Okay.
May not be the funniest person, but they're like, you know what? We work with this guy. He knows him. He's friends with him. They're good friends. You know what? Let's all invest into this guy's movie. Let's all get together and we're gonna make sure this happens.
That's what they did. Yeah.
Right. It happens all the time, though, in a bunch of it. So I'm just curious, how come in our culture we don't say, you know what, this dude's funny?
Well, no,
why not
let's
make him the next Jamie Foxx or the next big comedian instead of letting these people decide?
I know what you're saying, Nick. There are those who have. Robert Townsend is a good example of that.
Okay.
Robert Townsend is a person who put on the Wayans. A lot of comics, even when he did his Robert Townsend's Partners in Crime. But what happens is he's also really a writer. So he wrote a show, pitched it. Right. He was a good stand-up comic. I don't know great, but he was a good stand-up comic.
He's funny. His special was funny. His special was funny.
So now he's writing other stuff. And got the deal with HBO to do his Partners in Crime.
I know what niggas saying.
He put other comics on.
But we do that. Kevin Hart does that.
Kevin Hart.
Everybody in his group. Everybody in his
Cat Williams has.
No.
Everybody in
You're talking about before they get famous.
I'll say this: Ice Cube.
They're not Kevin Hart.
Ice Cube does that.
What do you mean?
Right. As a younger person, I didn't know who Chris Tucker was until we seen Friday.
You did go get
right?
Chris Tucker.
I didn't know who Mike Epps really was until I seen him on Friday.
Thanks to Chris Tucker.
Didn't know who Cat Williams was until I seen him on Friday. So I can say Ice Cube maybe goes into these places and see this person say, I'm gonna make this person a star. I'm just curious because we see it's possible. It makes more sense to decide, like, you know what, this is a good dude. He ain't got no dirt on his name.
You talking about Smacks?
Yeah, let's go with Smacks. He right here, you know. He
Let's do Mark.
like a younger, more in shape Mark.
Right.
But I think the in shape look is played out.
I still got hair.
And that hair,
I'm Mark-ish.
That hair gets all over the floor, leave evidence.
Mark-ish.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why not take somebody like Smacks, right, and just say, look, we got all these resources.
Yeah, Speedy.
You've been doing this X amount of years. Y'all past your prime.
Yeah, Speedy.
Wait. I'm not past my prime.
Past your prime, Pop.
No, I'm not.
That don't mean to me that. It's just past
you passed your prime after the 9th child, nigga.
Yeah, you can't charge what you used to charge.
The way Nick said it was like popped. She passed.
You like retired Jordan come in. You killing, but you ain't like, all right, nigga, it's time to go, nigga.
You coming off the bench?
Yeah, nigga, it's time to go. It's time to go be a GM, nigga. Let's go.
Hey, Smacks. That nigga Eddie K, nigga.
I know it's nice like this that you wish you could still tell them jokes.
Raindrop will fall.
So that's all I'm saying, right? It's like why don't
that's a good point, Nick. I appreciate that.
Just decide, right?
Let's decide.
Hey, we could just look. If Smack
Go ahead.
Yeah.
You just say, "Hey, Smack, now you know we did that."
Exactly. Yeah.
Speedy. Hey, Nick, watch how that shit go. Watch how that shit go.
You know what's gonna happen when the show's over. Hey, Speed. So you heard what Nick said.
Yeah.
That's a comedy show.
Yeah.
Nick.
No, Nick, yes.
He didn't mean
your
that.
son had a great point today.
Look, as soon as white Hollywood call him, and it goes, yeah, we love him. You know, we got some other writers for you. That's the shit that will happen.
And he should go. No, I have my own writers.
Right.
Hold on.
Yeah. Hey, but look here, look.
Because look, that's what I'm saying. That's why this will work. Because look, let's say we said SmackDown, right? And you, Mark, you say, look, this is what's going to happen at this point, right? Once we hit this mark, they gonna come and they gonna try to get us out the way. And then this is how we gonna do it. Right? You don't have to bump heads with them. You tell them, cool, you going along with the plan, but you make sure on the back end, this is what we get. And this is how it's going to go. We're going to keep writing and we're going to keep moving forward, whatever it is. But that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying it would work if we sat down and said, look, we know what's going to happen.
So who we going to pick?
Smack's right there. Why we can't just go
hey,
with Smack?
Speedy, how you doing?
Oh!
I'm right here.
I'm
right here, bro.
These two niggas have been plotting. Hey, show them to come to the show.
Bring this topic up, dog.
Speedy, I might have to put you as a writer on my new TV show. You never know.
Sure.
You know?
It sound like he doing me a favor. I'll see what I can do.
I might can fit you in.
He'd be like, there's a Speedy at the door?
He said his name is Donald Caldwell. Didn't know that was his name, but okay.
I know when I would go into the meetings and they're like, okay, Speedy? I'm like, yeah, Speedy. Okay, cool. That's a cool name. Is it like
Are you in a rush for something?
Is that Speedy with an S? How much stupid shit.
Speedy. Monterey says, please ask Speedy to tell a story about Cheryl Underwood and how her Foxhole show was better than the Comedy Corner.
It was never better than the Comedy Corner.
Wow. There you go.
Cheryl show was cool. It wasn't better than the Comedy Corner. I said, nigga, I had Corey Holcomb.
Look at that look on Speedy's face.
Right, you see him?
That motherfucker ready to fight somebody.
Yeah.
He about to slap you.
Don't you
reading somebody
else?
Cheryl show was okay.
You better not ever say nothing about Speedy's show.
Comedy Corner was fire.
Anything that got nothing to do with Speedy, but not say nothing bad about it. Nigga, what? Funny, nigga. I'm the funniest thing on earth. What are you talking about?
Go Young DJ said, why Fox never put TDP on?
He did. TDP wrote on all his stand-up stuff. Yeah. He wrote on Dad Stop Embarrassing Me. He wrote on.
He did. Oh yeah.
Put him on what?
About that.
He wrote on. Sometimes some comics who are really funny are better writers.
Yeah.
And that's a better niche for them. Everybody doesn't have to be in front of the camera.
I would have never heard of
I mean,
TDP.
Yeah.
He wrote on. He wrote on. What's the game show? Him, Johnny Mac. We all wrote on that.
The game show. Yeah, the one that's going on right now.
So yeah, he did put him down.
TDP is very funny. I've only seen him just stand up a couple of times.
He stopped doing stand up.
Yeah. I mean, I think his stand up was cool, was good. I just hadn't seen him enough to give a.
But his writing and sniper shit, bagging, can't fuck with him.
I mean, there's a lot of people that have made it that were not great stand up. Craig T. Nelson. I ain't never seen him do stand up. He got a TV show.
Yeah.
A long-running TV show.
What's his name?
Craig T. Nelson, Coach, the old TV show Coach.
You talking about the white guy?
Yeah.
He was a comedian?
He was a stand-up comic.
I never knew that either.
I'll be honest with you.
You said the fat dude.
Yeah.
Mall Cop. He was a
Oh, he's not funny at all. He's not funny at all.
He's funny as an actor.
So how you think he got on?
That's a good
He was funny as an actor.
As an actor.
He's funny as an actor.
He's still not funny as an actor.
I think Adam Sandler had a lot to
he's
help him with. Adam Sandler, I mean, a lot of times you take people who you realize they're not killer stand-up comics, but they do something that they can use. Like, I don't think Jim Carrey was no great stand-up. He was good.
He did voices. He did a lot.
He did voices, did a lot of crazy stuff, very physical. So you look at the Wayans, Kenan and Damon, they're going to look at that physicality and say, let me check him out. He can do these different characters. You utilize that.
Vera.
You know,
Vera.
So
we thought about this. Could you do a living color now?
No way. You couldn't do anything from a living color.
Not one bit.
You couldn't do the bum.
Yeah.
Well, you can.
People are so sensitive now. Like you can't
could-
do certain things.
you
You just
could
can't
do it on
do.
Netflix.
He had a jar
True.
full of urine.
Sure did.
And a poop
And
and poop in
and he
it.
had a poop like it
Oh
was
yeah.
Which one was that? Which character?
David Wayans. When he played the homeless dude.
Yeah.
Hold on, caller.
You couldn't do the cop. Remember?
So Chappelle's show wouldn't make it?
When he was just a head.
Chappelle.
Oh yeah, the head. The head was funny.
Detective Head. You couldn't do
Detective
that.
Head.
You couldn't do Handyman.
Yeah.
Wanda.
He slobbered and fell out the window.
Yeah.
So there's no way that's happening.
There's no way.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This DJ with 2 Ds.
Paul,
What's up?
What's up?
DJ?
Did
Kill
DJ?
yourself,
DJ?
That's horrible.
I will right after this phone call.
Oh.
Then y'all gonna feel bad as fuck.
And you were saying?
But is it true? I mean,
Nigga stuttering.
It didn't Kevin Hart put Johnny Mac on?
No.
Johnny
Kevin
Hart.
I'm talking about on a big level.
Johnny Mac been on this team from day one, from the Jamie Foxx show. He wrote on the Jamie Foxx show.
Kevin Hart put Tiffany Haddish on.
Yeah, but nigga, the Jamie Foxx show was 30 years ago.
Yeah, but
You asked
he
who
was,
first
he
put
was
him
writing
on.
that show.
Yeah, you don't get another writing gig if you ain't got that one.
You only get one chance to be first.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm glad we bust your bubble. Huh?
You didn't need a first gig. But Speedy, you really dropped the ball on this one, man. You really could have had the bag. You had all these comedians staying at your house. You had all these niggas coming to your show when you was on a foxhole. You could have really been managing all these dudes.
Why would I do that?
Why would he want to manage? He's a comedian. Yeah.
No, what I think I did was be an opportunity for all those dudes. When Corey, like I said, when Corey got here, Corey didn't have nobody to chill with. He stayed with me. Do I hold at it? Do I go, hey Corey, you live with me? No, nigga, I was there for that moment to help that guy out.
Well,
Johnny Mac,
he'll tell a different story if we ask him.
He's supposed to.
But
I told a real story.
I'm saying though, but that's what everybody doing. That's what everybody does, right? You get on, or you in a position, you put other people on, and you get a piece of that, and then you keep going. It's like Jay-Z not really worried about rapping no more. He putting other people on. He managing people.
That's different in comedy. That's different in comedy. In comedy,
okay, but you could have had. Okay, you could have had a comedy boot camp where all these dudes was coming to you to learn comedy, and you were sending all them out the door, getting paid like that.
But then I'm looking at the business from a totally different angle. That's like, okay, no, I like the angle I'm at now. I do stand up.
I think for a lot of people.
I mean, can you sell out Madison Square Garden right now?
I did Madison Square Garden. I don't give a fuck who sold it out.
Nigga, you did, but did you?
But it's only a few comics that can say that. Yeah. It's only a few comics that can say that.
Yeah.
Not all comics can say that.
Speedy at the top.
Yes, it did. It said Speedy than Jamie Foxx. Now Speedy was smaller than Jamie Foxx, but it was on the billboard.
And Speedy was smaller than a motherfucker. They thought that was a nigga that owned the spot.
But it was there.
They thought that was there.
So what's your point? What's your point, bro?
Yeah.
We're trying to get to the point. Like,
DJ
what are you trying to say?
You got
now that you don't have a Hellcat, nigga.
You got smacks all up in. He about to defend Speedy. What's your point, nigga?
I understand what his angle is.
I'm trying to get the nigga to put me down.
It ain't even that. It's just when people always.
The point was you supposed to try to elevate. You know what I'm saying? Every so often, you did. You are a stand-up comedian. You did the stand-up comedian thing. What about the pivot?
Still do it.
You know what I'm saying?
What about the what?
8 kids, nigga. What about the pivot?
They ain't kids no more.
The pivot. The pivot.
No,
I'm saying you got 8 of them niggas.
You only pivoted. You only pivoted in basketball.
Rich, right?
I think I got what you're saying. Thank you, DJ.
But a pivot, you're still in the.
That's what he's saying, Nick. So he's trying.
Hold on, Pop, because he thought he sounded smart. A pivot, you're in the same.
Sounds like he might have been drinking.
Changing direction. Yeah.
Hold on, caller.
I'm stupid, DJ.
Yeah, I think what he's trying to say that I should have capitalized on every single person that's come through whatever I've done. And that's not what I did it for. If I was in this business to go, okay, when Mark come through, I'm gonna make sure whatever he do, I get a piece of that.
But that would be a manager.
Yeah, that would be a manager. I don't have time to do that. That's not what I got.
That was not your calling.
I think the thing is, people, you hear people that are out of business try to tell you should do this, you should do that, and it's like what you did was in the moment of what you did.
Yeah.
You weren't.
It was genuine.
Looking back, going to say if
it was genuine. What song was you listening
to? You had Genuine over your house? What the fuck?
A pony?
You listening to Pony, nigga?
You was riding this pony. Never mind. Go ahead.
Hey,
you got a caller. You got a caller, man.
Hey, caller.
Hey, don't focus on me. Get your caller, nigga.
You the one said it, nigga.
Hey, caller.
Genuine riding the pony over our house.
What's up, caller?
Daniel D, what up?
What up?
Hey.
Hey, you know what, Speedy?
I sound like you in the tub.
It does.
That nigga washing up right
Yeah,
now.
you got some bubbles going.
Some little wine on the side.
It's like a drip machine in the background.
Got the candles
So
lit.
that's why I would just tell you, I don't think DJ understand how it works. I like listening to the show and you because what you said as a jazz artist, that's what my dad did. It's not about putting people on and then you get a piece of it. It's about when you get somewhere, you get a chance to help somebody else step up, and then you all come up.
Yeah.
Then if you get a piece somewhere along the line, that's cool. Yeah.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
but that's what I like about you and everybody else that you have on the show. It ain't about Speedy needs to come up. It's about I'm gonna show them how to get out in this platform. I'm gonna let them get their feet wet. I'm gonna show them how it works, you know, and then you just keep it pushing. So I admire that. I don't think DJ understood that.
No, he don't.
Yeah,
Thank you, Daniel.
Speedy, it ain't about you coming up.
Sweetie ain't never did nothing for nobody.
Smack, it ain't about you coming up.
It ain't
Help
about you.
these other
nigga.
niggas, man.
That's what Nick said.
Help me. Nigga.
You selfish trying to feed yourself.
Selfish ass. Nigga, if you just help somebody else, your head might get a little bigger.
Man.
Little ass.
Oh, shit. It went downhill.
Apparently, Smacks is on set, nigga. I see you got the hairline on a Wednesday, nigga.
Oh, wait. Call it back.
I was on set Monday.
Nick, now
caller.
you just saw the example of what'll happen. As soon as the motherfucker turned those speed, that motherfucker went right in on the nigga. Nigga, your headline, what the shit? That's what happens with comics, nigga. Motherfuckers will turn on each other.
Nigga, on set hairline, nigga, on a Wednesday. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Always.
You gotta hit the thing.
You got
Elote
Caller.
You gotta answer the
He
phone,
hung up.
nigga.
He hung up.
Oh,
He hung
okay.
up.
Well,
Caller.
Elote mama just stared
Sorry.
at him.
Like,
my
Hello?
bad.
it was
Our
two
bad.
calls.
Is this DJ with two
Hello?
D's?
Caller.
Hang up.
It was two
Call back.
calls. It was two calls at the same
It is
time.
Rollout Live. Smacks in the bit. Where you been, though?
Man, just working, man. Trying to get
Little
it
Smacks
together.
out of school, huh?
He got
Oh,
about 3
yeah.
more days. 3 more days.
Really? Why is it
End of the
week?
Hold on, caller.
He done Friday.
Jonathan woke up this morning like, I ain't going. I said, hey, nigga.
Okay.
Nigga, whatever, nigga. It's the last day.
At some point, nigga, you'll figure this out. It ain't gonna be today, nigga. He like, I don't need to go today. I was like, all right, nigga.
I guess so.
Interesting.
Lay it on down. Come on, Maddie, let's go.
They aren't really doing anything the next few days.
Yeah.
Not at all. This nigga had pajama day yesterday. Like, what?
I thought he was dressed like Hugh
That's
Hefner,
funny.
nigga. I said, why is Lil Smack dressed like Hugh Hefner going to school?
His teacher texted me the
That's
day
funny.
before. She said, Caitlin has pajama day tomorrow. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
You can roll right out and go on in.
I'm like, what's going on the next day? That's just a regular day. Like,
I remember as a kid, that last week of school, nigga, I was like, Dad, nigga, if you don't get out this room and go to school.
Hey, caller. Hey, caller.
Mark Howard, turn
Top
this shit.
5 sketch shows.
It does it all by itself. I don't know what the fuck.
What'd you say?
Top
Vernon?
what?
Top 5 sketch shows. Like in Living Color.
Is he a
and
producer?
Chappelle
Yeah,
Show.
things only
I guess
five.
so, apparently.
It's only been 5.
Yeah, it's only been 5.
it's definitely been only 5.
Mad TV.
Well,
Well, I'll name the
yeah.
5. In Living Color.
Wait, start with the first one. Richard Pryor.
Sketch
Oh,
show.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Richard Pryor's.
Richard Pryor.
His was
What's
Very
my man?
good,
What's my other?
Flip Wilson.
Flip Wilson.
Yes, most definitely. But
In Living
you all
Color.
have to put-
Nigga, do
you
you
all
want us
have
to
put
answer?
Hold on,
Cabernet
we
Show
had
in there
3.
somewhere.
Let's get the 5. Hold on.
Hey,
Living Color.
Speedy, when this
Mad
show
TV.
really gets picked, you need to hire him as your producer, nigga, because Vern.
Why?
Because he producing the shit now.
He's not. He asked the question.
No, see, no, Vern is a good producer.
Yeah.
He's a great
He's a little
producer.
angry.
I'm trying to give Vern a job, man.
He's a little
I
angry.
feel like you would have to put Carol Burnett Show in there somewhere.
No, I thought you were talking about
Yeah.
black shows. They already-
I'm just that and I
Carol
mean
Burnett
of
was
all time,
black.
She had all kinds of people on her show.
She ain't had no niggas on that
She had no niggas on there.
motherfucker. And I watched
No,
that
no,
shit.
guest star. No, guest star. She ain't had no regular black folks that were regulars.
I mean, if it's her show, she have who she want on her show. If she had
No,
black
she
guest
could have
stars,
picked. She
then
could
she had
have.
black-
She could have picked black ones.
But it's her show, Speedy. She can do what she wants on her show.
Are you managing Carol Burnett?
She don't like niggas, Vern. What?
I feel like you would have to put her in there somewhere. Like,
no,
love the Carol Burnett show.
I'm gonna do all the black shows. We'll do
put no races in my
all the black shows. First will be Richard Pryor,
Flip Wilson,
Wilson, Living Color.
Yes.
Partners in Crime.
Oh, I forgot about Partners
in Crime.
Yeah.
Robert Townsend,
Robert Townsend.
Chappelle Show.
Oh yeah.
And then Chappelle Show. But then
Chappelle Show.
How you leave out Chris Rock?
Did he have a show?
Chris Rock didn't have a sketch show.
Yes. Who the fuck is this?
Well, the Chris Rock show was more like a talk show and a
sketch show. Sketch show.
Well, everybody you talking about everybody? What sketch show he has?
Sketch show.
Why does he keep saying
Yeah, you gotta say it different than that. Nigga.
Hey,
sound like you in West Hollywood when you said it.
Hey, man, don't make fun of him like
it's a sketch show, bitches. That's what we heard.
Separate the words.
What?
Oh, it's so sketchy.
And bring your what down?
What? 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 He blowing with his what? What?
Bring your what down?
Bring your what down, Vernon?
He's starting to sound like he dressed like Magic Johnson, son.
What? What you say, Vernon? Excuse me, Vernon?
All right, Vernon, call back.
Did you see that picture? He said,
what?
You can just see him clutching the pearls, huh?
What?
Oh, yeah.
He said he sounded like Magic Johnson.
He sounded like he had his dress on.
He said he was clutching his pearls.
What? Dude, did you see the picture with Magic and his son?
The only way you can see it, you have to turn your head when you do
like
it.
Cookie.
Look, you gotta do like this. What?
With the dip.
Bitch.
Yeah, put the dip on it.
What? So we all gotta do it together. Ready?
What?
Vernon, you a great producer, Vernon.
Vernon's a great trendsetter. He's a great trendsetter.
And from now on, from this point on, for the rest of the year, when I go, Vernon said, what?
Vernon, I think he producer credits.
That's a good one.
Hilarious.
What?
Oh yeah, Mark Nakia does not like you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She's in the chat room.
She's in the chat room.
What he
She
did?
said you gotta ask why he came back. He was voted his ass off the island.
You ain't got no fucking power.
He's not funny.
Ain't got no power. Now go eat a sandwich and shut the fuck up.
Well, Mark, we have changed things, and we do let the fans decide who comes on the show.
Hey, look. If you don't want me, you ain't hurting my feelings.
Oh, I'm not?
Hold on, caller.
Okay.
What he said? I forgot.
He said we're not gonna hurt his feelings.
Nakia, why don't Nakia.
Damn, Mark. Damn it, Mark.
I wasn't ready for that one. I'm focused on trying to bring this thing up. Hey, Nakia, how you doing, baby?
No, that's DJ with 2 D's.
Hey, caller.
This DJ with 2 D's for a double dose of this pimpin'.
For what? Wait, what? What you say?
In the words of Vernon.
What?
Double dose Decker?
Double dose of what?
You getting double D's? What?
Wow.
Double dose of this pimping.
What's up, DJ?
What's up, DJ?
Wait a minute. Since you ain't got your Hellcat, we can't call you DJ out there Vegas anyway.
All you missing is a set of
The
titties.
fuck? I gotta do anything.
Because you riding around in a Hyundai, nigga. That's why.
That's tough.
Hey, I drive a Hyundai.
When I called in, why did she say, "What's your name and where you calling from?" Then.
So can you put the Hellcat in the Honda?
He didn't get it, DJ.
All right, well, DJ.
Yeah, DJ. That's why I say my name is DJ.
I thought this was Cookie.
I'm telling you, he look like Cookie, man, in that picture.
Hey, DJ.
But Speedy. Hey,
That's
Speedy,
Vern.
what's the lady that got mad at you?
What lady got mad at me?
The lady that got mad at you because you said you could act. You was like, I could do that, and she was like,
Chip Fields.
Okay, so what did she start out at?
She's been acting since she was a kid.
And then what did she do?
Became an acting coach. She was acting coach for everybody that was on Living Single. That's where she was at. She was my acting coach, huh?
I never hold my son like that.
She got credentials, right?
Yeah. She's been on Broadway. She's done it all.
So if I wanted the credentials of someone who was a stand-up comedian who did multiple warm-ups, that person could probably teach me how to do warm-ups, right?
Yep. Yes, I could.
Is that a great business model, a great business idea?
But that's not what I want to do, though. I don't want.
It ain't about what you want to do, nigga.
DJ, I'm sorry. I'll do it the other way.
What kind of manager is that, Speedy?
Hold on. I do it the other way, DJ out the Vegas. If someone called you and said, "Hey, I need you to do warm up," and you called me and said, "Speed, can you show me how to do warm up?" I would definitely do that. I would definitely show you how to do warm up.
So you want Speedy to have like a school of warm up so people can learn how to do warm up?
Yeah, but that's if someone comes and asks me because you're trying to do that. Or someone might say, "Hey, man, I'm trying to get into the warm up business. What do I do?" Then I'll explain to them how to do it and how to do warm up.
And you gonna do it for free?
See, DJ is thinking like a white man, which is how do I monetize
all
of this talent? Like people, how do I monetize?
Why not just give it to you?
This niceness, this kindness.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
How do I sell
water? Do you not value your time and your expertise?
But it ain't that serious. But hold on, Speedy. You're not telling them. I mean, warm up is not something you could just teach somebody and all of a sudden they just sign up and you get it.
Yeah.
I'm saying I did. I said it the other way. I said if someone got hired to do warm up, they know they don't know how to do it, and they could reach out to me.
Exactly.
I can show them.
Right, man.
Exactly.
But Speedy, he said. Pop said what you saying. He's saying that it's not something that you can sign up for, go to a class, and learn how to do warm up. So he rather somebody already into it.
You really got to have somebody favor you to put you in there, because you were trying to put me down with it. But I mean, I don't have anybody that was knowing me well enough to give me the opportunity. You got to get that one opportunity with warm up and go well, and the producers like you, and then they'll trust
somebody
you.
like Speedy, somebody like Speedy can help you. Speedy, didn't you say when you was doing someone with Steve Harvey show or something, and the dude was terrible and he bombed or something, and they called you in? Or something?
No, it was it was D.L. Hughley show, and at the time it was what's my man.
He just told me about that. God damn, I can't say his name.
He was a police officer in Dallas, in Houston.
Yeah, David
Rayborn. So David Rayborn, we know. I know David.
Me and David were just talking about this the other day.
So when DL's wife calls me and says, "Hey, it's bad," I said, "What's bad?" David Rayborn is terrible. They want to fire him, but they don't have nobody. So I'm calling you. Come by. I said, "Well, I don't need to come by. If they're gonna hire me, just hire me. It'd be fucked up if I come through." She's like, "No, come by. They want you to come." And I said, "Okay." So I come.
When he saw you there, that nigga was
and I stand on the side of the stage. On the side of the stage, and David's doing his act, whatever he's doing, it ain't working. And he goes, "Oh, we got comedians in the people. We got my man Speedy's in it." And he literally went, "Speed."
Damn.
And he went, "Oh, this must be my last day." And the whole floor started laughing. These the producer motherfuckers. They on the dial. And I told DL's wife, I said, "Come on." She said, "Don't worry about it." He'd be fine with it.
That's some cold shit.
So he goes, "Well, I guess it's my last day doing warm up, so I'm gonna just get through this." Right. And then the next day I came in and I did the warm up for his talk show. Because in Hollywood, but here's the thing though.
Speedy was like a manager of baseball.
In Hollywood, a lot of you guys don't understand. They never looked at DL or the writers or something's wrong with the show. You pick they go with the cameraman doing something wrong or it's the warm up. You get rid of the warm up guy and the show will be funny. So they start there. And you get rid of the warm up guy.
And DL started out doing warm up too.
Sure did.
Okay, but Speedy, first of all.
Nigga, are you still here? I thought we hung up on this
motherfucker.
But look,
we ain't got no time machine. We can't go back in time now.
Thank you, because he was making me mad.
Sorry, DJ.
He made Simone mad.
And Simone bouncing in her seat.
I'm kind of glad about that.
I just thought her ass was itching.
I was
you
like,
scratch?
I'm like,
you finna hit? Is that right before you hit somebody?
We're not getting paid, so I can sexually harass.
That ain't gonna hurt.
Speaking of the word pivot, speaking of the word pivot, can I pivot to a subject real quick before I get out of here?
Food?
No.
You hungry?
I want to publicly apologize. I want to publicly apologize because I was trying to get behind
at least 30
Deshaun Watson, man. It's looking bad. It's looking bad.
Oh, the other white girl?
No, nigga, they done found out he done got like 66 motherfucking different masseuses or different chicks that he done hit on IG.
What's wrong with that?
Dude, at the end of the day,
what's wrong with that?
I don't want to bring it up like that because I believe in my sisters and women and because I got daughters. You got daughters. But my thing is, this last girl that just came out, like, again.
The one that was on HBO? Or the last one?
No. This one just came out Monday.
Right.
So, again, it's been in the courts. They did an HBO special. And this young lady said, I think I'm gonna come out now.
No, she was actually. They were soliciting her, and she was thinking about
That's
speaking
not the
for
point.
him.
That's not the point. Whether she's speaking, I'm not talking about that. Again, if someone,
No, I'm saying all of it's been out there. Now you finally saying something. I'm saying to you, she
Mark.
was not only that. She was almost contemplating being a character witness
I got that
for
part.
him.
I got that part.
And then you decide you want to come out.
Yeah, because he won't get paid. He got all that goddamn money, and it's all guaranteed from the Browns.
What's the problem? What did he do allegedly?
Yeah,
They're saying he came out like naked.
Yeah, so when he would get a massage, I wasn't there.
They said he.
Apparently, Mark was there.
They said no. I'm just.
I don't know what happened.
I was there listening to the ladies and their claims.
Who is the guy?
This is the thing.
Who's Deshaun Watson, the quarterback that now is the Cleveland Browns.
I've been to massage parlors. This is the thing. It's not sexual harassment if I come out naked because it's
and he's in his.
You're supposed to be naked anyway.
Right. Only thing they would do because this is their profession. They see this all the time. So the people there that's like a doctor saying, I walked into my doctor's office and they were naked. You could, and they ask you to put the little gown on. You could just be like, "Oh, I didn't know which way to put it on." Whatever. This is their. You deal with this all the time.
Which way to put the gown?
There's an opening.
Tell me up in the front.
There's an opening, so I didn't know which way to go.
I'm uncomfortable with my asshole out.
If I'm not familiar with the culture and you just leave me in the doctor's room and go put this on, whatever happens, happens. All I'm saying is this: you talking.
Whatever happens, happens.
You're talking about did this
comments
man,
that are made
did
on
he
the
do
rollout.
anything to these people?
Yeah.
Or they just
No. There's more to that. They're saying that he's masturbated in front of him and squirted on him.
I can't masturbate in front of somebody, Mark, unless they stand there.
Exactly.
Well, don't get me wrong. I'm still partly trying to figure
Hold
out
on,
why,
Mark. Hold on,
why are they
Mark,
still
Mark,
there.
Mark,
They've gone
Mark,
back.
Why didn't you leave?
They're going back. I knew this when you were coming with the shit.
You can't get masturbated on.
Let me do a Vern. Let me do a Vern.
Right,
Fuck you, Speedy. I'm gonna stab you in the eye with a fucking pitchfork. Anyway.
What?
Wait, what?
But they're saying he's done all kinds of different inappropriate stuff, which is weird as fuck. And it's like, well, I'm using the word like, as I keep saying, his son out the corner of my eye. So
Your son?
it's up curtailing my language.
We been talking like this.
Close the door.
He got the phone. He ain't paying attention to y'all.
Shit.
At
school, he went, look, bitch. The last time I tell you.
Let me squirt on you.
You're like, ugh.
In my PJs.
So the thing is that he's done a lot of stuff.
You got to go to work.
You know what I'm saying? So, so the thing is that
you got to go to work.
A lot of stuff you talking about has been
You gonna be late,
inappropriate
nigga.
sexual acts.
Nigga, you got two calls.
Even
nigga.
though there was two,
They're waiting on the Uber
You gonna be
driver.
in traffic, nigga.
They're waiting on your Uber driver.
Yeah,
are you mad because I'm making sense,
You
Speedy?
have to clock in late, bro.
But either way, that's what they're
gonna be
claiming.
late,
is
late.
sexual inappropriate.
You got to get up them stairs.
Your boss calling you, nigga.
Man, stop squeezing your titties together and sit back, nigga. Anyway, good.
Hey, caller. Hey, caller.
Okay, get your jokes out first.
Oh, it's Vernon!
Hey, Vern! What? Oh, my goodness, Vern. What you got to say, Vern?
Now, the guy who's being accused of this, what else is going on with him with this particular situation?
He's black with
Because
money.
the last time a guy was accused of sexually harassing a woman at the massage parlor, he wanted to be traded.
Yeah, that's
the same guy. He got traded.
The same one, Vern.
So what is it?
Are you at a
what is
game?
it- No, I'm listening to y'all on. No, I'm listening to y'all on headphones.
This nigga got a track meet. This nigga listen to his auntie talking to his little nephew. Come on, go get it, boy, get him, keep on pushing.
What I'm saying is what's really going
the
on.
shot put competition.
What's the bigger picture of these claims of stuff that's going on? That's all. That's my question.
Well, Vernon, I feel like if you a black man with money in America, they gonna take it from you. How they do it is,
One at a time. I mean, white man just gave him a bigger contract.
And they gonna take it from you.
And
guaranteed the shit. Although they did he only getting $1 million this year, and they can get out that fucking contract. They can get out that shit.
So it's just different people, women coming out to say.
The New York Times did a write up. They're saying that he has had 66 different masseuse that he's called on, and
the president grabbed pussy. So let's move on.
There's 25.
What's wrong with 66?
Right, I'm just saying, like, how many times is there a limit of how many people you can? How many different people you can have?
I mean,
he was busy.
Motherfuckers usually have the one masseuse that they trust, one or two that they trust.
But you got to think he is going to how many different cities?
Well, no, he's bringing them in or he's going different places. But I would say this much, and I'll quote Shannon Sharp on that. Obviously, he's not doing it for therapeutic reasons.
So what, though?
I mean, again, I get that. He's not being in a law criminal. He wasn't indicted. 2 grand juries did not chose not to indict him. But they're suing him. But again, it's still a bad image on him.
No, it's not. It's not a bad.
It's a bad image.
The man likes to get happy.
Whether you think it should be or not, it's a bad image on him right now.
If I like librarians. Nigga, so everywhere I go to the library, holler at
you got to pick somebody else because you lost me with the librarian.
That's my point, though.
You wanted to pick you?
Maybe his.
All right, if we pick Mark.
You keep going with the gay connotations.
When I was a kid, I used to do my thing. Hey, you want to give me a little massage?
You was in the librarians when you was a kid?
Okay, Mark.
Speedy?
That almost landed. But, so all I'm saying,
I know it's your son.
What if his thing is just masseuse? That's the kind of women he like. Women that cater to him, whatever it is. That's his vibe. I don't understand what the issue is.
The issue
Mark,
that they're raising.
Mark, do you believe out of them 66 that every single what if one said, I'm gonna jump
I'm
in
not saying no. I'm
in.
just saying right now it looks bad.
Why does it look bad?
It looks bad because they keep coming out on him. Whether it's true or not.
Who came out about you?
What are they saying?
You came out first.
Are they saying
he came out the door, wiped his mouth?
Holler at me when he was getting a massage? Like, what's the problem?
Wait, what?
What? Don't you gotta go Uber Eat, nigga?
I don't do Uber Eats.
What do you do?
Is that on your mind? You want me to order something for you? I know that salad.
If you go get it, yeah.
I know that salad didn't fill you up.
We know it fills you up.
What?
Donuts.
We'll put some donuts
I'm
in
here
your
all week, nigga. You keep going if you want to.
Yes, indeed.
He said that's
here
deep.
all week. Will the salad be here all week?
Yeah, that one didn't land.
Landed.
Maybe we'll see if your little smacks is looking. Your son's looking at
Little
me.
smacks looking at going, what? What the fuck? Tell my mama this is where my daddy takes me.
Oh my God.
Where did daddy take you today? What?
What?
Bitch? Stop calling my daddy.
Some gay dude was playing with his
What? All right.
Before you leave, Mark, what you watching, man? Did you break my?
What am I watching? Oh no, the plug came.
broke.
Yeah, what you watching? It is what you watching Wednesday.
I'm watching the Book of Boba Fett. I'm a Star Wars guy.
That you've been fat. What?
The book of Ben Fat.
They said the book of Ben Fat.
Is it a diary?
Is that what
you got?
Is that what you heard, everyone? Nigga, come on.
You said I've been reading the book of Ben Fat.
You've
been fat, nigga, for a very long time.
Hey, you been fat too.
What page you on?
He on 397.
Stop calling. That was smacks.
That's a good one, nigga. Eddie had laughter behind it.
He did.
I'm sorry, I had to jump in on that one.
Go ahead with your book will be fat. Go ahead.
Smacks. They don't benefit and get some braces.
Come on, man. Book will be fat.
Oh shoot.
No, I'm big into the Disney stuff. I'm an old Star Wars.
Big.
As you see my Star Wars.
Oh, you big into shit, right? Oh, you just found out today you big into shit.
Not as big as that nipple.
What?
That's what you said when you looked at the mirror.
That was salty.
Nigga looked at his motherfucking shirt. What? It's my titty.
Oh my God.
I feel like Robbie Brown is here. Mark, you want to tell?
Oh my God, that was funny.
All right, back it up.
Come on.
Back it up. Come on, Mark, back it up. Come on, then. You got it. You got it, Mark. Come on, back it
We
up.
can go to break, nigga. Save you right here. All right, what you watching?
Oh shoot.
Star Wars, right?
But you didn't know you.
I just said, motherfucker, the book of Boba Fett. And
you didn't know you were that big. Go ahead.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Hey,
I like Disney.
Every
Plus.
time he say a joke,
Book of Ben Fat.
every time he say a joke, every time he say a joke, it don't go over. We start drinking.
That's what you do. Timing. Yeah. What?
Shit lady.
Shit
Oh
crazy.
shoot.
Look, corner left, and I'm still sipping that bitch.
Who got kids? All right, so you watching?
Oh, give it up for that. Give it up for that. Give it up for that.
You read the book of Ben Fat.
No, Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett. And you big. Fan.
Speedy, what you watching?
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
No, it's not my turn. Go ahead, nigga.
I'm done. I did mine.
That was it?
Speedy.
You want to elaborate on this shit?
I'm good.
Speedy.
You want to spread out on it?
I mean, you don't know Obi-Wan Kenobi?
You got that. You want to extend your body?
Look, I feel you trying to get your
expound on everything.
yourself.
You want to lay down on it?
Oh, shoot.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that was hilarious.
I am here all week.
Man, what he said?
Nigga said, I'm reading the book of Bubba Fett.
Oh, man, shut
And
up.
I've been spread out.
That's what he heard.
And I am really big on this.
He did say I'm really big on it. You really big on a lot of shit, Mark. TV, movies. You big.
Oh, my God.
Look like you lost weight. I found it. It's right there.
Oh, my God.
He's still reaching and going. He having fun. Go for it.
Oh, my God. My stomach hurts. I'm getting abs over here.
Shout out to Bubba Fett.
Look, laugh at your shit hard enough. Maybe somebody else will laugh with it.
Oh,
Go for
shoot.
It's a good show. Boba Fett.
You want to save him?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
go.
like I love Star Wars.
So you watching
I'm a
it?
Jedi. Yeah,
Well,
I watch it too.
Wanda's a
Boba
Jedi,
Fett.
too.
I was going to say
And
he's
Obi-Wan
a
Wanda's a Jedi.
I was just going to say Wanda's name.
Wanzai.
He's a Wanzai.
Oh, shoot.
You got Wanzai.
Oh, man.
Poor thing. He's not even here to defend
Yeah, that's the best one to hit.
Yeah, that
No,
was.
you can't say shit.
That's true.
Where your
Oh,
boy
my
at?
Where's your
God.
lightsaber?
He's in D.C. His daughter lives in D.C. He has to go out there and see her.
You pay child
On
support?
one side.
Stand on this side, baby girl.
Why you say that? You got one eye?
He got one eye. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like this all the time.
Yeah, you see one looking at you.
I don't look
He
that
looks at
nigga
both
in
of-
the eye.
Oh, you can tell.
You can tell. For Watson.
One is out here doing this.
Yeah, like
Hey.
what? Snack son come in it.
Say, can y'all keep it down?
Oh, he
I'm
gotta
out
use
here
the
reading
bathroom.
Big Fat
Star
now.
Wars.
You gonna make her wait to go to the
yeah.
bathroom?
So you like it?
Yeah,
He
I
can
love Obi-Wan
He-
Kenobi.
Call the child protective services on this thing. We got to pee,
He
man.
just want to go downstairs.
Oh, you gotta use the
He
bathroom.
can really go by himself.
Yeah.
He know how to open the door.
Yeah.
Wow.
My son is
Look at his
very,
face.
very resourceful.
He know how to drive.
I know one thing. They're not gonna take him. That's what got them. He's back.
Oh.
Here he goes. He's outside trying to run away. We brought him back.
Whose kid is
You gotta
this?
keep the car. You
Whose kid is this? They're gonna walk in. Whose kid is this?
And the smack gonna be like, leave me alone. We take a quick break.
Yeah.
Come right back. Mark,
Yeah.
give you information, man.
Yeah.
Hi, Mark Howard, no joke on Facebook and Twitter. Mark makes me laugh on IG.
No way.
Yes, indeed. I have TikTok, but my granddaughter keeps hacking into
What's
this
it called?
shit. I don't even know it now.
You want us to give it?
At the moment, my
We'll let the chat
granddaughter
room
grabs
get.
my phone,
Chat room. He needs a name for his
goes into my
TikTok.
TikTok and puts her handle on the motherfucker.
So
Yeah.
Little shit.
so in the chat room, if you
10
all
years
come up
old.
with a name for Mark's chit chat,
Yeah.
TikTok. What is it?
TikTok.
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 Something that Speedy needs. TikTok.
TikTok.
Needs a handle on TikToks.
Be
Get a
right
whole
back,
bunch
y'all.
of them.